So our campsite is right there. And here's a restroom. It's got a women's side and a men's side. I'll just show you this real quick. For a restroom, it's actually pretty clean. It's got a garbage can, 2 sinks, 2 toilets, urinal. That's fine. It's perfect. Awesome is also that, check this out. They have a wash basin. So we're washing our hands, we're catching the water, we can come dump it right here. It's gonna be great. So I'm super excited about that. Now, we did bring the shower tent that we bought, but there's no sunlight, so I don't expect them to get very warm. There's a little water fountain there. That spigot didn't work, I don't think. If it did, it would be super awesome. No, it doesn't. Somebody left it wide open. Yeah, so that doesn't work. But here's some things: wildlife park rules, hazards, destinations, viewing wildlife activities, ranger programs. Super awesome. Some good info there. So we're gonna get set up. I know we're trying, but oh, good grief, it's a lot of work. So we're gonna get things set up and we'll take it from there. All right, so there is our tent. This is a 14-person, 4-room tent with a middle hub. So we've got it up, and it's good to go. Now, I realize there's a camping tent and there's different kinds, but this has a screened roof to it. So obviously this is going to be rain, but you want to talk about cold air coming in there? It is not sealed at all. I wasn't thinking about that. So needless to say, we're going to be quite cold as we go. We got the little baby bundled up. Hope, leave your shoes on, sweetheart. Leave them on. You're going to get cold feet. All right, Joseph's over here getting a fire going. This is one we'll cook on because of the grate. It's extra large. So we made these fire starters. I saw somebody else on YouTube post them. They just filled them up like a tube. Now they use toilet paper rolls, but we just used a big tube we had. Try and get the fire going. So it looks like that's going. And my boys' tent is over here. We go check it out. They pitched it on the other side of this property. So you definitely want a tarp. I don't remember if their tent has a, no, see, theirs is solid. I don't think they really have a mesh roof to it. That's just a fly that goes over it. And of course they have this mesh, like a porch that's screened. So that's pretty good for them. But I think we got them all staked down and we're good to go. So it's just, so they do have a screen on the top of theirs too, apparently. But anyways, so we're gonna get settled in and get some of the stuff going. We bought pizza on the way out, so that's already been eaten by most everybody. I haven't eaten yet, so I gotta do that. All right, so we're gonna settle in. Well, good morning. It is Monday morning. I'm gonna tell you what, that is the coldest night ever had camping. It had to be 40, 42 degrees. And yeah, it was cold. It was very cold. So we're up, we're going to, and you gotta remember, we're from Florida. So we're working on breakfast from all different angles. And I'll show you what we got. I got my little older Coleman stove here that we're gonna have some hot water on here soon. Plus we have one of these propane things which works super good, really fast. Highly recommend those. And then we're making up a breakfast which is going to consist of eggs, hash browns, bacon, and cheese. So let me go show you what we got going here. So here's breakfast. Everyone is definitely trying to stay warm around the fire. So we got the hash browns in there. I'm gonna get the eggs. I'm gonna put a dozen eggs in each, and some cheese and bacon, and we have breakfast. So one thing I did forget to mention yesterday, which I'll show you real quick. I know this is all going to be pieced differently, but that's okay, is when you come to your campsite, there's a little piece of paper they want you to put on there. It says what day you're supposed to be here to. So just in case, make sure you have that out there. And of course you have to put everything away. You can't have food left out, water and everything, because they say the bears will come. So I'm gonna get working on breakfast, and we got to plan out the day, but we're gonna have to go get some blankets or something because it is way too cold for this Florida boy. All right, so here's breakfast: hash browns, eggs, bacon, and cheese. That's it. Put it together, stir it up in a skillet, and you've got breakfast for everyone. We have bagels and other stuff like that if the children want it, but there it is. So that's going to be what we eat, and then we're going to figure out our day. Hey, the other thing I didn't get to mention was this hand washing station. So you buy these little spigots off Amazon. I think I got 4 of them for like $6, $8, and just drill a little hole in the bucket, and it threads on the inside, and then you can fill it up and use it. And then we've got another bucket there for backup water. They want you to catch the water and not just let it go on the ground because of bears and so forth. It's that scent, that new smell will draw them. So there it is, and it works great. So anyways, that's something that works out great. Now the bathrooms, like I said, they're right there, and there's another restroom in this campsite group 4. Right there is the trash cans, and then the restrooms are right back there. So it's not too bad, but group 4's site is pretty good. So all right, we're gonna sit down and eat. We're hungry. Vending machines and ice cream shop. This is the store, campground store and gift bicycle rental over there. You can do a press penny. I'm just gonna walk inside and see what they got. Well, if you've got money, definitely need some money to shop in here. $63, good grief. T-shirts, a lot of knickknacks. There you got shirts, winter gloves, lots of stuff. Cups, mugs, little onesies for kids, blankets. Lots of neat stuff. Whole another wing over here. All kinds of stuff. They do have a little bit of propane and lighters. I hate to know how much they are. $8 for a lighter. Whew. Lots of neat stuff though. Got some candy, some badges. It's definitely going to be pricey, that's for sure. Here's the menus, everything they got here. They have cups there, coffee if you want. I don't know how much it is, iced coffee, some sandwiches, eggs, bacon, water. Yeah, all right, that's a quick tour of the store. All right, so when you come in to do the loop, if you plan to park for more than 15 minutes, you have to go over there to those stations, have your license plate, and pay for either a day pass, which is $5, a week pass is $15, or annual if you're gonna come up here frequently. So make sure you do that. They take credit cards, real easy. Put in your plate number, pick day or week, pay for it, and away you go. All right, oops. So here is some of the mountainside. We're starting the loop. It is an 11-mile loop. So there's a lot of cars everywhere right now. That they say it's a 2 to 3 hour ride just because of the amount of cars and people going through here. So here's a turkey, a couple of them right here, hanging out. Sorry, we got a lot of stuff on the dashboard. There's some large turkeys at the far end of that field, big ones. Will make a good Thanksgiving dinner. So right here is a path to John Oliver cabin that we just passed. It's back up a ways over there. But these folks look like they can get to take a stroll over here. Here's some more mountain views. There's some great scenery. It'd be nice if we had some elk and stuff in the background. All right, so this is the old Methodist church right here that you can stop and visit and walk around. And the traffic is very thick, though. It said the drive time was 2 to 3 hours, so this guy's not moving over, so he can wait.
Look at this church.
Here's the old church right there, up on rocks. That looks a little treacherous to me. So far, we've got a lot of traffic, nice mountain views. Haven't seen anything but a couple turkeys and those wild horses back there. That's a nice scenic view there of the mountains. The sun kind of peeking through the clouds. Pretty nice. And here's another turn off if you want to take Hyatt Lane, but the scenic loop is still 7 miles to the exit. That there takes 2 miles off. This is the Missionary Baptist Church here to my left. Our small church building. At least that one's up on wood, not on rocks. Clothy. All right, there's some more beautiful scenery. Here is our, I guess it's a fox. He's like following everybody. Maybe he gets fed a lot. That would be a tall tale sign of things that happen here. I don't think that's a coyote. I'm pretty sure that's a fox. But he's following along. There he is, right here. Hey. It's pretty wild. No. Finally, the wildlife we've been looking for. There's a bunch of deer out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That I see at the moment. They're just moseying around, eating out here on the grass, which is awesome. Back home, you were this close to deer, you'd definitely be bringing them home for dinner.